Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Edgewater, Saskatchewan. This is a map by South Sask Modding and BC Bueller Farms. 254.85, oh geez Louise, 254.85 megabytes to download if I can speak English today. This is for all platforms. I'm going to go ahead and start off by reading the description in the mod hub and then we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So it says, welcome to the Edgewater Saskatchewan map, showcasing some of the unique aspects of farming in Saskatchewan. I'm really sorry, guys. Working around sloughs, ditches, and trees are a day-to-day task on the map. Ditching may be an investment for your farm, which will allow you to open up the fields and expand your acres. Snow is no joke, so be careful. Roads are slick. Don't get stuck. There are 7 farms to choose from, one being a cow farm, 53 fields with unique field shapes, over 10 sell points, 3 new crops such as flax, lentils, and peas. Swathable crops are wheat, barley, oats, flax, and canola. Requires a pickup header pack to harvest and provides a 20% yield bonus over standard harvest techniques. Custom coop used to purchase co-op used to purchase seeds, fertilizers, herbicides, and lime. Custom train and traffic vehicles. Custom water source with 3 locations around the map. Flax bales and custom TMR mixture grain can be used in the feed mixture. Custom precision farming map, custom crop calendar and weather. Tons of snow falls during winter. It says require 2 mods: the crop inputs cooperative by BC Bueller and the pickup header pack by BC Bueller as well. So those will automatically download if you download this from the mod hub. If you download it from online from the mod hub, you'll have to download those separately. Pretty easy to do. Again, the map's linked down below in the description. So let's take a look around. We are in new farmer mode here as usual for my map tours. So if we look at the map, we are starting out right here next to our house. And this is a crazy looking map, but really cool. The colors just make me so happy, honestly. That's not grapes, is it? No, what are those? Oh, it's probably the new crops, of course. So we got some flax fields. We got some pea fields, lentil fields. The oilseed radish isn't new. Those 3 are new. Sorry, my bad, guys. I'm just off the rails today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but we're just going to keep rocking and rolling. So, yes, starting a new farm mode, you own the chunk 2 and 21 here, which is this flax field up here, as well as this little starting farm area, which we'll take a look around that in a second. Yeah, we'll do that here in a second. As we continue down here, again, a custom crop calendar. So everything here is custom. You see flax, peas, and lentils are down here as well, which makes sense. We need those in there. Continuing forward, yep, again, you're going to get a lot of snow in the wintertime. You can see there's just snow in the wintertime. Just you're going to get it. So there's that. In terms of products in here, again, we just have these 3 custom products down here. And then we have flax straw, which is going to come out of the back of your harvester if you're doing flax. So there you go. Everything else is pretty standard. Starting equipment, we'll take a look at this in the store here in just a second. We start off with $100,000 in new farmer mode. No starting loan. No starting animal pens. They said, how many farms are on here? 7 farms to choose from. We do have harvesting contracts available if you like to, or just contracts in general in the fields you don't own. No production chains starting out. No modded productions in here as well. No collectibles, it looks like, either. We'll turn that off here and we'll continue from there. So let's take a look around the farm here. First, let's go ahead and, well, we're just going to fast forward time to about noon just to make it a little bit brighter around the map. And then we're also going to go ahead and hop in the store here, take a look at our starting equipment. We start off with a John Deere 4755 and a Massey Ferguson MF 3670. We also have a, no, don't sell it. We have a Mack Superliner, and then we have a large tractor here, the Rossomash RSM 2375. We have a New Holland harvester there. We also have a header for it, which this is not part of the header pack, but it does say it will do all these things here. So I'm assuming, yeah, we'll take a look at the headers in a second. You have a pickup truck. You have a big old Load King trailer. You have a PowerFlex disc harrow. You also have a seeder here, a Lemken seeder, not a direct drill. You can see this is what's going to be used to plant your flax, your peas and lentils. Is it lentils as well? So yeah, oh, that flax. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yes. Looking at the description, the new crops. Wow, I'm really struggling to find them. 3 new crops, flax, lentils, and peas. There we go. Finally found them on there. So flax, lentils, and peas. Flax, lentils, peas. All right, we're good. Hop out of there. Sprayers, we got the Hardy Navigator 4000 Delta Force. We also have a Quickie front loader attachment, which can go to one of, I believe both of these actually have front loader attachment options available. Then we have front loaders, we have a pallet fork and a universal bucket. And we also have belt systems here, which I'm assuming we're going to use for a silo that's going to be on our farm. And then if we go down here to mods, this is one of the mods that we have installed here, which has just different inputs there for those guys there. The pickup header right here. This is for picking up the different straw types. So pickup header is used to pick up swaths of grain for harvesting with a combine. This requires a prepared map, which we are on right now. So pickup header pack. I'm not super familiar with how this is all going to work in terms of everything. I'm assuming you harvest the crop and then it comes out the back and then you use this to pick it up is my assumption. I've never actually ran with this or used this, so I don't know how this necessarily works, so just be aware of that. But it does have all the different swaths in here. Again, the swathable crops are wheat, barley, and oats, which those are standard to game, but now we have flax and canola added in here. And again, it does mention, again, requires the pickup header to pickup header pack to harvest and provide a 20% yield bonus over standard harvest techniques. So I'm assuming you're going to hook this up, combinations, just onto your harvester, and then you're going to be good to go from there. And you can see all these guys have the different products down here as well. In terms of what they're going to be able to harvest. So there you go. And the reason they're doubled up in here, I should note, the reason they're doubled up in here is because of that header pack. That's going to allow you to be able to do it either the original way or with that header pack. So there you go. Just a couple things to note there. Let's go ahead and take a look around the map here. We have Sleep Trigger there. And this is a map I know a lot of people are really excited about. And I was really excited to hop on it. And honestly, I don't know, something about the PVA. I know there's water everywhere, which some people may be frustrated about. But again, you should be able to landscape fill those in and do whatever you want to do in terms of that. But this is a really cool map, guys. So we open that one separately. Up there we go. We got our tractors, equipment, all mostly in this shed here. So dig that. This is our silo here, which again is going to... Oh, we have several silos, sorry, which are going to require these... these belt systems over here. And then we have another big old shop area here. If we open this up, ooh, maybe not. Maybe we have to go in. There's some sheds that require you to come in and then open it from this side, which this is one of those. So there you go. Max Superliner's in here. Nice backed up in there. We can go over this way. And we have our pickup truck in here. We can open this one as well from the inside. Don't believe we can close it from... Yep, you got to be inside to close it near that little button thing. So just like you would in real life, which is pretty cool. I like that feature. We have our header outside and a couple other pieces of equipment. Some junk around here, which... I'm actually curious if you wanted to sell off stuff. Can't sell that off. You can sell the workshop off. You can sell all this stuff off, of course, if you want to. Farmhouse. This little shed out here, which is there anything even in that shed right now? No, there's not. But yeah, all the details you can't get rid of. If you do have the map objects hider mod, that will likely take care of that problem for you. So yeah, and then like we own field 1 out here. Let's get out to field 1. We own this field for sure. You should be able to landscape across this really easily if you want to do that. So if you go to landscaping and go just smoothing, yeah, you can just, yeah, easy peasy. You can just work your way across. If you wanted to pay the money for it, you can put all your fields together. No big deal. Now, there's a little bit of a height. Actually, no, there's not really a height difference there. I'd say there might be a little bit of a height difference. We actually make this a bigger, just go off of that field there. Yeah, there might be a little bit. So you might do a little work here if you want to do that, but you definitely can landscape, get it put together. You can see that this is not actual water that's in there. It's just kind of a kind of wet, muddy texture that they have on there, which is pretty cool. So you can do whatever you want with that. Now, in terms of these buildings, I'm assuming they have them in the map so you can place them, which would be pretty cool. And yes, they do. So they got plenty of different buildings in here. That looks like that one. And then there's a drive-through version, which I'm pretty sure these are on the mod hub in a separate mod pack, at least these two. And then we have this little shed here, which is pretty cool. I really like that shed, actually. This guy right here. If we go to silos, we do have all these Edgewater bins and some different bigger bins in here as well, which, yeah, that one looks like has an out point and in point and everything like that. But yeah, quite a few different silo systems in here. And the ones we own are not this one, they're the smaller one. So each of these has 130,000 liter capacity. So got all those guys built in, no extensions in here, no contain. Oh, no, there's one, sorry. The community well, so you have this guy as a water point for it if you want to place down, which honestly looks pretty cool. I like that. Under tools, we do have these guys right here. So a chemical shed, this is just a storage facility for your shed. So just note that as well, that is a snapping. It's snapping every, I think it has probably 8 turns on there, but it snaps. So just be aware of that when you're placing it. Fertilizer shed, I'm assuming this one's going to store your fertilizer, and also snapping. And then we also have, these are part of the cooperative mod as well. I should note that. And this is a seed shed here for storing your seeds. So again, they're going to work like a production chain, essentially, where it's going to have an input and output. It's just going to be the same thing for each of those. And then farmhouses, we do have this little chair. If we wanted to farm or have a little farmhouse anywhere, we can place that down. So there we go. And then we also have, of course, this house right here, which is nice. Go to production under factories. We do have this guy right here, which I don't think there's anything changed on there. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's in there compared to this guy right here. The speeds or rate of production might be different. And then we also have this guy, which this spinner does have something different, which is this input right here, which is the flax straw, which you can make into, which actually let's place one of these down just because I am curious about that. Yeah, fabric. So you can use your flax straw to make fabric, which that I'm assuming is going to be extremely profitable endeavor for you. So there you go. We took a lot of look at a lot of the different things. Oh, actually, the last thing I want to take a look at as well in here is decorative objects or animals as well. We didn't finish quite in here. Greenhouses, nothing new in there. Sell points, nothing new. Animals, nope, nothing new or customized there. Decorations, nothing there. Now, landscape, let's go under painting. So yeah, just these 6 textures here, so not a lot of customization there. I always like to see more of those in maps, but other than that, nothing different there. Plants, pretty standard. Trees, you're probably gonna have all your pretty standard trees in there and all that stuff. But there we go. So yes, this is a normal size map. Yeah, it's gonna be probably a 2x map, I think, because 4x can't obviously go to console, and this went to console. So it's probably gonna be a 2x map here. So I feel like I with what I've seen on the map, it feels bigger than it actually is. And the one thing I do want to go take a look at is just taking a look at what flax looks like on the map here. So this is flax. Ready to harvest. Looks pretty cool on there. We do have up over in 51 here. We have some lentils. And then just past that, we have some peas. And are those all ready to harvest? Let's take a look here. Yes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the lentils and the peas here, just so we have kind of some context. So flax, more flax. It's always good to take a look at the new stuff here. So here we go. We have some lentils ready to harvest. Those look pretty cool. There's a lot of lentils that are harvested in my area where I live at in real life. And then up over here, we have our peas. So there's our peas ready to harvest in there. Got some weeds in there, but those crops look great, honestly, and they look different. So that's cool. But yeah, let's just take a look at those things. I just wanted to do that real quick. I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to want to buy all the different chunks of land to take a look at everything. So I want to know where everything's at. And I think we'll probably do a flyover just to kind of take a look at everything. So I'm going to want to talk about all the different farms and stuff as we go around, and not to make this a 12-hour map tour. We're going to probably do that just to make it a little bit quicker. Let's purchase all the farmland. So now we have all the farmland. So anything that's on any of these farms is going to show up. And we can just go straight to flight mode here. All right, so down here, obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to head up, and then we're going to slowly work our way around and then towards the inside of the map. So that's going to be our plan. If we head up this way, just north of our starting farm here, if we take a nice aerial view of it, it looks really cool. I like all the water features. Honestly, this map it just makes it look and feel very natural if you're on it. And the starting farm, I really like the look of that starting farm, honestly, just because it does have that natural feel to it. You can see there's a lot of these little ponds and stuff, which I don't know if you can landscape over all these. I'm assuming you probably can, even with the water planks. If you landscape over top of it, it should get rid of it. But just be aware you may not be able to do that. Down here at this farm, we have ourselves a garage, which I don't think, yeah, that one's definitely a decorative building. I don't think you can go inside that, but we do have some bins here. And actually, it's just to be sure, yeah, we can't go inside that, which is what I figured. We have some more silos here. Another storage shed. That one you are going to be able to go inside. And then down here at this farm, we do have a nice silo here. Storage shed. You can go inside all of those. And then a little farmhouse over here as well. And that's not showing up as a farmhouse trigger. So you got those silos there. And then you have the grain leg system right here, which is this guy right here. So all that's set up there. We'll continue across over here to take a look at the community well. So if we head across here, again, we got some forestry areas on the outside of the map, on the top edges and stuff like that around here. Not really good for, I guess, yes, it is technically forestry area, but you can buy the whole map. I should note that as well. But you're probably not going to want to do a lot of forestry with these types of trees here, but you can if you'd like to. So over here, we have kind of a nice town area like that. Oh, I missed the community well. Let me go down and take a look at that. Yeah, right here. So a little community well here if you wanted to use that. Get some water. I'm not sure if it charges you or not. I haven't tested that. But now up here in this little town area, we have ourselves, well, we have the debris crusher right down there, as you can see. Then just up from that, we have the spinnery point right here, which I'm assuming, let's add some money in. I'm assuming this is going to be the same as the one that, I'm assuming this is going to be the one that's built into the map that allows you to do stuff with the flax. So if we purchase this, take a look at it, take a look at both of the ones we have. Yeah, so both of these are flax oriented, so you have that ability here as well. And we have some floating deer. That's always nice. I love the floating deer. Oh, they dropped down. They got scared. They saw me watching them fly, so they got scared. And then right next door here, we have ourselves the farmer's market sell point. And then just over here, we have the fast food restaurant, which is, oh goodness. We have the fuel point. There's a fast food restaurant. And then we have a fuel point right here, you can see next to it. And then up here in the corner, we have the Northern Mill. A beautiful setup here. And honestly, this town looks great. And you even have a little field here, little field 26. You can buy a part of 67. And it kind of comes with this area right here, which is kind of cool. So if you wanted to role play starting out in this little farm area here with one field, you could do that. And you could role play starting out with that and maybe clear some of those trees. I don't know, maybe put some animal pens in. So you don't have a lot of space here, but I don't know, I kind of like that aspect for role play if you wanted to do that. And then just over here, we have another kind of looks like a farm setup here, which you can buy the land here, but I don't think you can go in any of these buildings. So just be aware of that. It's more of a decorative farm, but you could place one of those chairs down here and have a nice little sleep trigger area. Okay, so we're up over here. We've taken a look at most of this stuff. We're going to work our way down here, and we're going to skip by this area right here for now. We're just going to head down this road, take a look at this town area, work our way along here down to the edge where that heads over to Saskatoon, I'm just going to be done saying words. We're going to head down this way, take a look at the town, head across here, head just up over here, and then we're going to start working our way back over here to end out at the main farm again, and take a look at all that stuff. So again, if we just rock down and look at that landscape, honestly, that's beautiful across there. Beautiful. I love it. It looks really good. Oh man, it's another map I want to play on. But yeah, right here in this main town area, we have a couple things we want to note. So first off, just on the left side, that huge facility is our animal dealer and animal dealer sell point. On the right side, we have the red marble bowling alley right here as a sell point. So animal dealer and animal dealer sell point right there. And then just over here, back here, we have a couple other things going on. We have ourselves a sawmill. And then again, that's part of the sawmill there. So that's where you can get your wood chips out. And then if we dip over this way, you can see we got some nice housing along here. And then into this kind of industrial complex, we have the chemical shed, the fertilizer shed, and the seed shed. And we also have a forklift that we can use down here if we want to. So all those different sheds are through here. And then we do have the grain mill there, right there down there with the bakery grain mill, all that sort of stuff down there, and the train rental point. So we have those three productions. And I am going to buy the grain mill because it should be the modded one. Mostly because I'm curious what the difference is between the modded one and not. And it may be nothing, but we're just taking a look at it. Yeah. I don't see any major differences. I think that's all the standard stuff. It could just be they had to mod it to put it in the map for some reason or to adjust something. But there you go. Now, if we head back up here to the map, again, we have the train rental point here with all these productions. And then we have the Edgewater Grain Pool East, and then Grain Pool East to get it on the train. So that's where we're going to put it in. Get it on the train if you'd like to load it up. And then across the way, we have Grain West. So we have Edgewater Grain, which is going to be the sell point right over, oh gosh, if I can find it, it's going to be right here, isn't it? Yep. Right here. This is going to be a sell point here right for you. Grain East, and then Grain Pool East. Let's tag that. Oh, there we go. I was like, I couldn't see. I saw this one. I was like, oh, how do we get the stuff in there? So this is your silo for the grain mill, or excuse me, for the railroad silo there, how you get it in and out there. And then again, we have the Grain West sell point right here. Grain West, that was what it was called? Yep, Grain West sell point down here. And then another train rental point there. And that's where it's going to head off the map over there. But down here, we have ourselves a Larry's Bale Shipping sell point right here. So if you want to sell some stuff to good old Larry down there, you can. All good to go. And then up this way, we also have Brenda's Fresh Produce, which you can sell stuff to. And then there's another train rental point right here. But here's Brenda's Fresh Produce right here. So you have another sell point there if you'd like to use that. And then we have another grain leg system. So another kind of like grain system here. Essentially, I'm assuming this is a silo is what this is going to work. Yeah, it's a silo. It's one of the modded silos here. So you can use that as a silo right there if you'd like to. I hate it when it does that. It gets like locked in there. We'll head across down here because down here we have another few silos on this kind of little farm area there, and then another community well down this way. So, and again, you can pretty much smooth all these fields together and all this land together if you want to make it big fields, make it easier for your workers and stuff like that. Here's some grain bins down here, kind of like that, how they're set up into there. And then we have the community well right here for us if we want to use it. So there's the community well. Heading up this way, we have another kind of farmyard right here with a silo right there and some other sheds and stuff like that. So that's all set up here. And then as we head up here, we have another one just with some more of those bins. So another kind of little farmyard. Got some more bins, a storage shed, housing, stuff like that. Again, that's a decorative building. Can't get in there. I kind of like their little backyard setup. Really nice. Must have some kids there on that farm. Then we head across over here just down a little bit. We have some more silos, more sheds on this farm right here. And the one with cows is going to be this one up over here. So I want to make sure I noted that. We do have one with cows up there. And if we head up the road here, we have our community well right there, the center of the screen right there. And then if we head over, the final farm to take a look at is this one here with the cows, which we're going to hop down and take a look at this one because I am curious how many cows you can have here. So let's take a look at that real quick. 120 cows here at this farm barn. You can open all this up and go through it and do whatever you need to do, feeding your cows out there and stuff like that. Open this side up as well. And this is probably your out point for milk or slurry or something along those lines, but probably actually your milk. Sorry, I should know. But there you go. So really cool map. Got a lot of really good detail on it. I've pretty much shown off the whole thing at this point. Yeah, we've seen it all. So there you guys go. That is Edgewater, Saskatchewan. Very cool map. Really well detailed. I think a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun on here. Gosh, I really want to play on it too. So it's very cool. I like it a lot. But there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed this this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.